Hi everyone, this is Melissa coming at you with another video. In my last video, I promised that on my journey to armpit length by July of 2012 that I will give you guys an update every 2 weeks as to how things are going and so on. So I guess this is my first update. Okay, so where should I start? Well, one of the things that happened to me over between the last video that I made and now is that I suffered from a minor incident of protein overload. Let me explain to you guys what happened. If you guys have been following my videos, you should remember that I started in my last video. I talked about the fact that I started using this product, which is the Organics Cholesterol Tea Tree Oil. Now, this product is a really good product, right? But it contains soybean oil. It says it has glycine soya oil, which is soybean oil. Now, it has all the other ingredients that indicate that it can add moisture to your hair, which is the glycerine and the propylene glycol and so on, right? And some other ingredients as well too. But the soybean oil seemed to have affected my hair in that I couldn't use this along with this product here. Now, remember in my first hair regimen video, I was talking about the fact that I was deep conditioning twice a week, where I would do a light protein on one day and then do a overnight deep conditioning treatment on the other day, right? So the first week that I bought this product, I stuck to that same routine where I used this one day and it worked really well. It gave my hair a lot of slip and my hair felt softer than it felt when I was using the Queen Helen, right? So at that point in time, I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to continue using this product and see where it goes. However, when I did my second treatment that same week with this, when I washed this out of my hair, it felt really, really hard. It felt as if I did a hard treatment in my hair. And this conditioner never felt like that in my hair before. This conditioner used to always leave my hair feeling soft, right? The second week, I decided to try it again, and the same thing happened. Till eventually, my hair, even after I put moisturizer and stuff in it, it still felt very dry, right? And that is when I was looking at the ingredients again and I realized that it had soybean oil in it. Now, that's the only ingredient in here that I see that is protein. But apparently, you can't use these two products together because this and this together equals protein overload. Because this is a light protein and it seems as though this is also a light protein as well. So using them twice a week, it was as if I was doing a light protein twice a week, right? So that was one of the minor setbacks that I had over the past couple of weeks. I was able to correct that by more or less just reverting to doing the moisturizing deep conditioning treatment. So as you guys, if you guys watch my hair regimen video, you would see that I was using the Neutrogena triple moisture deep conditioning daily deep conditioner, and I just kind of used that to deep condition and I stopped using the protein. And for about a week and a half, I was just doing moisturizing deep conditioning treatments, no protein whatsoever. And I just continuously moisturize and steam my hair in the morning and in the night. And this weekend, my hair actually started to feel the way that it used to feel before. I actually felt as if I regained the moisture protein balance in my hair. So note to self, and you guys should, if it is that you all ever see this product and decide to use it, it's a good product, but you cannot use this along with any other conditioner that is a protein conditioner. You could use this once a week and it will work, or if it deep conditioning twice a week, you could use this on one day and a moisturizing deep conditioning treatment on another day, right? So that's just a little, what should I say, a little idea as to what went on with me over the past the past couple of weeks, and it's a really good lesson that I learned about protein and moisture balance, because I have always heard people talk about protein overload, but I had never experienced it myself. And now that I've experienced it myself, I've learned a lesson as to how to combat it and how to like be very careful about reading the ingredients on products that you use. That is really important, reading the ingredients, because sometimes you might end up buying products that have too much protein, and eventually you'll find your hair feeling dry and brittle and straw-like, and then you'll be suffering from protein overload. Also, let's see, as we're on the subject of products, I yesterday I found grapeseed oil at the grocery, right? For those of you all who are Trini and you all are, well, you all are from Trinidad and you all are watching these videos, I got this at Hilo Food Store, and you can also get it at any other grocery store because I saw it at another supermarket sometime in the past, right? So this is a brand called All Italia grapeseed oil. I got it for like about $24, 24 TT dollars at the grocery. And I think that the price is good considering the amount that you get. It's about 17 ounces of oil. And I did some reading on grapeseed oil online, and it says that it is an oil that helps with moisture, right? It helps add moisture to the hair. So I'll be adding this to my deep conditioning treatments, right, as another oil that I'll be using. And what I did also was I mixed it with my almond oil, because it's a very light, this is a very light oil as well. So I kind of mixed it with my almond oil to use it to seep, right? And also I found glycerin and rose water. It's a glycerin and rose water mix that I found at the drugstore. I got it for $11.60 TT dollars at Bagan's Drugs, for those of you all who may be wondering. And you can also get that at any drugstore, right? So I got the grapeseed oil at the supermarket. If you don't see the grapeseed oil in the supermarket on the shelf with cooking oil, some groceries, what they do is they stock special oils like extra virgin olive oil and grapeseed oil and certain special oils like that in a separate section. So what you could do is you can ask them if they sell the oils, and they will take you to the section, because that's what I had to do in order to get this. I had to go to a separate section where they had the oil behind the counter, right? So that's basically it for products. I kind of lost a little bit of length, probably about a quarter inch over the past couple weeks, because I did a trim to my hair. I was looking at my ends sometime last week, and I just found that they were looking very, very raggedy, and I looked as if I needed a trim. I haven't had a trim in probably about 6 to 9 months. I can't remember actually. I think it probably was about 3 or 4 relaxers ago, and I relax every 10 to 12 weeks. So you do the math. It's been a while. It's probably been not even 6 to 9 months, probably close to a year since I had a trim. So I decided to take a scissors. Now, I've never done that before. Usually I just allow my hairdresser to do it. But that night I just got so irritated at looking at my ends that I just couldn't help myself. And I took the scissors and I just kind of went through my hair and trimmed off the ends that weren't looking so neat, right? It was, I guess that's probably what people call a search and destroy, where you kind of look for the ends that are uneven and so on and just try to sharpen things up. So right now, as of now, my hair is probably, it's right here. This is the length that it's at right now, right? So I didn't really lose much length. I think I probably lost like about a quarter inch or something like that I took off, right? But I didn't mind taking off the quarter inch, because right now at this point the health of my hair is much more important than length, and I don't think it makes sense me reaching to armpit length and my ends look really raggedy and unkept and so on. So that's about it. In order to continue to combat that protein overload, I'm going to be continuing to do the moisturizing deep conditioning treatments twice a week, until I do another relaxer. Right now, I'm going to be 9 weeks post this week. I'm most likely going to get a relaxer within the next 3 or 4 weeks. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it at the end of February as yet, or first the last. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do it in the last week in February or the first week in March. I'm not sure as yet. But at that time, I should be about 12 or 13 weeks post. And usually that's when I do my relaxer. I usually do my relaxer every 10 to 12 weeks or so. Right? So that's about it. If you guys have any comments, or also, I've been trying to, because I realized that as my hair grows, my ends start to get thin. I don't understand it. It's like after when I reach a certain length, my ends start to get like the last inch or inch and a half of my ends start to get thin, right? And then I always have to end up cutting off that those ends that are thin. The last time I got a trim, that was the reason why I got a trim, because as my hair grew out, my hair started to thin out at the ends, and my hairstylist ended up having to cut the ends, so that my hair wouldn't look as if it was thinning out. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what it is I could do to try and combat that. Now, what I've started doing over the weekend. I got this idea to just start applying castor oil to the ends. And also, I have been trying to apply more conditioner and more moisturizer to my ends. So whenever I'm moisturizing and sealing or deep conditioning, I always start at my ends first and apply the conditioner or the moisturizer very liberally to my ends, and then work my way to the roots, right? But if there's anything else that you guys know that could help with that, I would really, really appreciate it if you would make a comment in the bottom bar or inbox me and let me know if you guys have any suggestions as to how I could deal with that. That's other than using the moisturizer. That's other than babying my ends and applying the castor oil to my ends as well. So that's about it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.